We do have new details tonight on a case getting a lot of attention in Valdosta. The police department there sharing its view of events that led to a viral video of officers making arrests. VPD says officers made a traffic stop Sunday in the Ora Lee West housing complex. They say a crowd gathered and some people were interfering with that investigation. Officers tried to detain one, but they say he ran into a stranger's apartment. Officers followed him inside. VPD says he physically resisted arrest. Other people allegedly tried to stop officers from arresting him, even pushing officers or pulling them back. VPD arrested 5 people for obstruction, all of them 18 of age or younger. Valdosta police did acknowledge complaints about officers' use of force in this incident. They say they asked the GBI for an independent investigation for transparency. We have seen clips online that appear to be the video of this case. We are working to verify their authenticity and obtain copyright permission to show them to you.